Just say yes. Yes, 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 yes. Good to see you. Yes, yes, yes.
Well,
Yes.
Give me a Y, give me an E, give me an
Yes. Woohoo. So glad to be with you. All right. So I've got a Facebook Live for you today. We're doing some energy scanning, channel prayer, and all that good stuff. And just helping you to just say yes to you. Whatever that means for you. There's desires, there are aspects of yourself that I believe quite possibly that you have been suppressing, you've been holding back on subconsciously, consciously maybe too, but that you want to unleash yourself. And today I'm here to say, no, let's just say yes.
Yes.
Yes, 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 yes. So let's say yes. Let's go ahead and start with a little prayer, and we'll go ahead and talk from there and do some scanning and some more prayer for you. So let's go with another prayer now, all right? So take that nice deep breath in through your nose, up through your crown chakra, up through your higher self, up to love, light, source, energy, up into the all in all. And as you exhale through your mouth, let energy go back down through your higher self, down through your crown chakra, down through all your chakras, from visible by the etheric field, down through your feet, down through root chakra, down to the core of the earth. So I speak these words, and there I am for everyone listening to my voice as I recognize God, love, light, source, spirit is all there is. I'm grateful that the eternal sunshine of source God is within me. I know that it's absolutely magnificent. It's totally radiant 24/7. I'm grateful to let go of any sense of frazzledness or heaviness or flatness within my energy, knowing that as I am at peace with everything, I'm saying yes to the vibrancy of who I am, knowing that in the midst of summer, there could be winter, and in the midst of winter, there's an invincible summer within me that wants to share and to shine. So I know that within all the seasons of my life that I'm grateful to say yes to the trueness of who I am, to say yes to what I know to be true for myself today, knowing that my path's unfolding magically, whether my conceptual mind can see it or not, that there's a magic unfolding in my life that is absolutely providing me with so many blessings, and I'm willing to say yes to those blessings. Yes, I can breathe today. Yes, to the health that I do have. Yes, to the abundance that I always have. Yes, to the financial abundance I always have. Yes, to everything. Yes, 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 just yes. Yes, to the concepts that maybe something's lacking. Yes, I can say yes to that experience, but it's just not true. Yes, just yes. Okay, yes, I acknowledge it. Yet there's something deeper that's true. I'm willing to claim my deeper desire to experience the fullness, the expansion of the vibration of who I am within the wholeness and wellness that I already am, knowing that through this time together today, right here and right now, I'm grateful to awaken to something amazing that wants to reveal itself and be activated in my energy for my highest good, for the highest good of all. And I'm ready to let it be unleashed. As I let it be so, I'm grateful that the ways and methods are being given to me on this day, the reminders and those aspects, maybe some techniques and ways to allow myself to unleash myself are given to me, and I begin to experience claiming my truest desires fully, wholly, and completely, more so than perhaps ever before. So I let it be so, I let it be done. Thank you, God, and so it is. Amen. And hello again, everybody. So I wanted to talk with you for a while today. We've been doing the channel prayers every day, and it's been so awesome to be with you all doing those channel prayers. Got another at least 4 more days of them coming. So we got the 21 days. And today I wanted to spend some time doing some more things like I do on Mondays to share with you to help give you a boost. I've typically in the past on my Monday live sitting down, I've decided I'm standing up. I want to be, I'm fully attentive and present to the higher vibe. I'm standing in alignment with the highest and greatest good that wants to unfold. And so for me, I've learned over the years, again and again, me standing up, me being able to do this too. Walk around a little bit, move, maybe get my dance groove on too, right? Some of you have seen me do that. I gotta start dancing. Sometimes I turn on the music and everything. We start having a good time. There's a party going on all the time. It's a matter of if we're willing to wake up to it. We experience density. We experience the sense of lack and limitation. We get a sense of the old conceptual idea of who we think we are, what we think the world is. They're all just concepts. They're like little bubbles that are pop, 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 pop. But there's Illuminati, pop, 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 pop. But there's these people controlling me, pop, 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 pop. But I was wounded, pop, 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 pop. Yeah, it's always been this way, pop, 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 pop. But what about the future? It's, oh my God, we're all gonna die, pop, 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 pop. So just start popping all those bubbles, all those ideas, all right? Pop, 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 pop. Bring you back into the present, right here, right now. The fullness, beyond the conceptual crazy mind that's got concepts about everything and is convinced of so many things, and yet it's constantly come back to a sense of like, yeah, but wait, maybe I'm not totally sure about that. Or no, I'm so sure I'll get really angry. I'm so sad, I can't even do anything, I'm so depressed. Okay, so that we just say, no, okay, no, I don't want to be with all that stuff anymore. I want to experience more of the vibrancy of who I am. I want to experience the trueness of who I am right here in this moment and allow more of that into me. I can allow the portal of any heaviness that might be going on for me to bring me into that vibrancy. I don't need to allow it to stop me when I'm sitting here wondering, how's my life going to work out? How's my business going to work out? How's anything going to work out in my life? How's this world going to work out? Oh my God. Conceptual mind says, we're about to all die. It was written on a stone somewhere. Okay, maybe. Somebody, oh wow, it was written on a stone. You know what? The eternal presence is forever now, and you are one with it, and you always will be. So the opportunity is if you're just saying yes to you, when you realize the infinite field that you are, and you're willing to start walking in that field, you're willing to start commanding the presence that you are, you can bring more vibrancy to everybody to wake up to the eternal beings that they are. You all have the capacity to do this. I was walking into the gym today. I've had this experience so many times. Sometimes, I'm just I get a little bit into the hypnotic state of, we're just kind of going through this life kind of vibes. Sometimes, but when I come in, I just like, wow. I mean, the truth is that everything is as you say it is. When you come in and you say, well, this workout's going to be like this or like that, all of a sudden it starts being like that, right? Oh, this day is going to be like this or like that. I became awake again to this aspect that we have the force to be able to command this experience of our reality at a minimum, right? If we want to have a better experience, we can. Now, some people would argue if we should we bother? Maybe we should just, the issue is that I have found is when we just only, for most of us, we're not able to maintain a deep enough connected presence throughout the day that we're able to understand the deeper truth by that alone. Oh, just come into here, but you're not really, because your mind is still like throwing you all over the place, right? Still saying, whoa, wait a minute, what about the future? What about the past, future, past, future, past, future, past, future, past, future, past. And it's just like, okay, back into the presence, right? It always brings you, ultimately just come back to the presence. That's where, again, you're feeling that wholeness, that wellness again and again. And again, so what I awakened to at the gym was like when I get into that commanding kind of energy, I'm like, this gym could be anything I want it to be. I mean, it's going to sound delusional to maybe some of you, but like, I could decide this gym's going to be a free membership now. I could decide this gym's going to be a high-end membership now. Now you say, wait a minute, you don't control the gym. But I get to experience my reality I want to, and therefore the timeline that I am will correspond with everybody. Will be in agreement with it for whatever, right? So it does work, guys. Play with this idea. Now these are the ideas. Again, I gotta pitch it up, right? Okay, but we've got this just say yes to you event. You are an infinite being. When you're awake to this kind of principle, this kind of truth, you can go from feeling so limited and like nothing's possible to anything's possible. Like all of a sudden they say, hey, guess what? We just decided, hey, your free membership. If it actually interested you, well, do it gladly. That can happen. That's possible. You know, the people that are really connected in a sense, you know, people they call, those are the Illuminati. They're connected to this sense. They are. They come to the world, they're like, oh, wow, I realize I can command things into experience. All right, well, I'm saying this, I'm saying that. I realize how this power works. And they're utilizing it. They're utilizing it for ill or well, however you're looking at it, they're utilizing it. We can use it to ignite the divine within everything. We can illuminate the divine within everything by calling out the divine in everything. I see you, my friend. I see the light inside of you. You can't fool me. No matter how you show up on this day, no matter how twisted your energy might be on this day, you can't fool me. I see the eternal presence in you. I'm onto you. And you can hold that presence. You can hold that presence. You have the ability. You know, part of the event will point into that. It's going to help you to understand that. And that if you want to see new things unfolding, you could command that as well. Because it's one thing for you to get a taste of it here, like, oh, I kind of know what he's talking about. But wow, but like, how do you incorporate? How do you really start getting it into you? So during the event, that's where you're going to start understanding, like, the things you've been manifesting. At one level, again, you have wanted to experience the things that have unfolded. Your mind has only tricked you to think like, yeah, you're a loser. You didn't really want to experience this. You just can't get this manifestation thing down right and all that. And the truth is, you're manifesting experiences that at one level you really do want to experience, but it's from a sense often of, I'm limited, that's all. And then the mind says, yeah, see, you're limited. But there's certain things within those experiences that are precious to you, that you've loved, no matter how painful they were. There were things that matter to your path. So it's all blessed, it's all well, but yet you can experience more vibrancy. And if you're a light leader, you can bring more vibrancy to other people by bringing more of the power of who you are, to be you full throttle, like I talk about. Like, you can start, being willing to lead and to be more persuasive within the powerful energy that you are. Because when people feel that stronger energy, people start raising up. They're like, wow, okay, wow. I feel like there's things possible in my life. And we feel that possibility. It's not, again, particularly that important necessarily. Most of the things that, the little things we want, like in terms of the outward, like money or this or that, like, it's big, it's small, it's, or you could say, whatever you want to say, but like, the truth is, those are not the main things. The main thing is the vibrancy that you bring yourself into. And then within that vibrancy, you may say, I'm so interested in another $1 million. I'm so interested in my next $100. Whatever it is that you are in an energy where you're empowered, you can experience that true desire coming to pass because it just interests you and because you're already in the vibrancy. You're already in the vibrancy. You're already in an energy that allows it to come into you. That allows it to transmit through you, in fact. It's transmitting through you. We keep thinking it's out there. Maybe I should stop using the attraction word, right? We're really, we are. A word that Michael Beckwith used once, radiating, right? That's another way of looking at it. We're radiating it. We're radiating, what our experience. So can we continue to allow ourselves to be mindful of that? Like, I'm radiating my experience. I'm an infinite, multidimensional being and more, and I'm radiating my experience. What's the experience I want to have? So when you're going in, okay, because I do, this is all part of what I like to teach and share with you guys and bring you into. And then from there, within that, I can help you with your businesses and everything, because once you know the power of who you are, you can trust your intuition. You can create the business that suits you, suits your unique beingness. And I help people do that because I can tune into you and I can see what's there. I can see what's wanting to emerge. I can work together with you to allow it to emerge. Then we can start commanding that presence to allow it to be. Allowing it to be. Allowing you to be you. What you come here to radiate and to share and to be. we can ignite that. We can allow that to start coming into fruition. Then the ideas of like, how is it going to happen come to you, rather than getting caught in your head, wondering, how am I going to make money in my business? Wondering, wow, I don't like to sell or market, but I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. So I'm going to try to do it, but I don't want to do it. So I won't really do it, but I'll try to do it. And then when it doesn't work, I'll say, I don't know why my business isn't growing. Or I don't like making offers of my services, and then when I don't make that many offers and I don't really make any higher level offers and I don't have enough money to pay my bills, I'll say, I don't really understand why this isn't working for me. But the truth is, you didn't get into the fullness and the vibrancy of who you were to realize that all these little concerns and ideas you have are little once you're in the vibrancy of who you are. When you're not in the vibrancy of who you are, you experience them as huge problems. And there are no problems. There's only the experience of like, there's so many more possibilities here. There's so many more possibilities. How anything that has happened or is happening a potential blessing? How can there be more love radiating in this dimension? Those that are leaving this experience have chosen it at some level, in my opinion. Okay? Can disagree. That's perfectly fine. I feel they've chosen that. So whether they died in their sleep or they died, at the hands of someone else or whatever, there is something going on that's bigger than we understand. There's bigger forces at play. But you're still here. So what is it trying to say to you? That's what matters. What are the things happening in your life trying to say to you? So yeah, maybe you don't like marketing. Maybe you don't like sales. Maybe you do. Some of you, maybe you do like it, but you don't. You keep playing small. You don't take it to the next level. So you keep saying, "Well, you say I'm having a good time doing what I'm doing." Actually, Daniel, I'm actually making money, but I'm not making nearly what I'd like to. When you're honest, right? I'm not making nearly the impact I would love to ultimately make. Why is that? Because you're not into the deeper vibrancy of who you are. That's all. And so it's just constantly pointing to that. There's a connected field. You can feel it when you step into it. This is why I like standing. I can feel it stronger, more vibrantly when I'm standing. I used to do all my calls standing. Then we got on Zoom and stuff. I started sitting down. And that changed my energy some too on these sort of things. But now I'm standing again. I'm standing. Here I am. I'm standing again. Because I can feel that connected field. Can you feel it? Can you feel the field? So you've got like, okay, I'm so small, I'm so contracted, I got so many problems. Okay. Then you breathe, and then it starts relaxing, right? Take those deep breaths. Start breathing, relaxing. Start feeling, oh wow, I get still in my mind, start feeling the field within myself. You can feel it, you can feel the field around you, right? Just breathe in more of this, the field that's here on earth, right? Just, and if you want to use it as a visualization, yeah, you could do feel into the field of this solar system and the universe and the multiverse. And you feel the allness that you are, and you're like, wow. Like, all I have to do is say yes, and like whatever the miracle is that I'm wanting to experience is going to happen because I can feel the universe flowing through me. And I can just feel it. I know it. I don't have to trust it. I don't have to do a lot of belief work. I don't have to go on and on and on. Not necessarily. When I get connected enough, I can just say yes. And so this is just a small example of like what we want to bring you into. What do we want to bring you into? So, yeah. So it's good to see you all, by the way, again. Brian, Melanie, Lisa. I love reading all your comments. I read some of them while I'm here. Sometimes I go back and read them later. Crazy on Fire Day today, Lisa had said. And help me get some bubble wrap to help with all that popping. Yeah, just think of it. Every time you're having worries, it like imagine it's a bubble. It's like ooh, pop, 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 pop. Because that's you connecting with your infinite self. It's like, wow. Otherwise, what do you start believing? You start believing I'm so emotional, or I'm so contracted, or I'm so heavy, or I'm dealing so many energies. I'm going to need 1,000 more clearings. I'm going to need 1,000 more therapy sessions, or whatever it is. And then you get into that loop. Okay, I'm trying to fix myself. I'm trying to figure this out. When you could just be, coming back into awake awareness of who you are, and just like, wait a minute, no, that's more like a just pop. There's time for everything. You want to just deepen your emotions and be there. Yeah, okay, you can do that. It's juicy. It could be amazing. Don't get me wrong. But for this class, I'm saying it can be as easy. Let's just pop that bubble and move on with our lives. Let's move on with our lives. Our lives are right now. What more is possible from this infinite connected field that I'm a part of? That I'm just one with that. I'm just one with that. So we can work with the energy. There's a lot of ways we're going to be working with the energy during that event. I'm going to be helping you guys tune into your energy, where you have like these contracted energies. How do you work with them? I've talked about them on the live. I've talked about them before, but if you're not incorporating into your daily life, that's where the issue is. And probably it'll get a lot clearer to you how to do that during the event, even if you've heard me talk about some of the things that'll cover as far as that goes. But the big thing is that we're going to be helping you to do exercises and practices, and me utilizing my to allow yourself to be you, and for me to tune into you and help see for you what I see in you, and then you'll have a divine recognition of it, and then you'll be willing to start saying yes fully to it and start living from the way of being that is true for you, because I can sense it and feel it. When I begin to bring that awareness into you, it activates for you. And as I'm doing it for you, others will correspond that are in the event are saying, that's like me too, that's like me too, that's like me too. And we get a sense of trust and a connected field where everything is being fulfilled. As it always is. As it always is, yet we'll have an experience of new miracles, experience of more opportunities, new financial fortunes. The last event I did was, again, a different focus in a way, but like the results, like just one of our participants you'll see on there, Jess X, like she just had all these opportunities just drop right in her lap during the event and right after the event, because she awoke. She awoke. And so that's what's going to happen. You're going to awaken. You're going to awaken more to what is wanting to happen. And some of it won't even be mental. You won't even wake up to it necessarily on that level. You just have a sense of more opportunity wants to happen, and great new serendipity will come into your life. Because that's the field that we're stepping into at the event. Now your mind might say it's got to be a lot harder. Boy, better look for something else. Give me some other content. That sounds too easy. I'm telling you, it can be this easy. There's always the details of life, right? There's always that. There's some details along the way. But yet, so much of it can be this easy. So much of it can be this easy. Okay, so I would love to do some scanning for you guys. I can do it for you as a group if you like. If there's people that would like individual energy scanning, just let me know. Just go ahead and drop a comment below that you'd like to receive an energy scan. Otherwise, I'll just do a group one today and do some channeling as we start wrapping things up here whenever they want to wrap up. Okay, so I'm going to give you the link, though, again, in the meantime, to the event. So I just drop the link in. And what are you waiting for, guys? Especially if you attend a lot of these things, you may as well, right? Clear your schedule. Stop saying like, well, I can't do it because blah, blah, blah. Get past your reasons and find the reason why you want to come to the event. And if you still can't find it, then I guess you're not coming. It's okay. But get past your excuses. All right, so let's go to Melanie. All right. Let's see if we get something for you today, Melanie. Sure we will. So they're showing me like some core story that you're not coming up off of. They're like, come up off of that. So I feel like it's a ball of energy I'm getting this time down in the sacral power center area. It's got like needles in it, like almost like a ball of yarn with needles in it. Kind of vibe. Let me tune into that. I've got to hold down the fort. I've got to make sure everything's okay right here before I can go out there, so to speak. So that might be things at home and family, things like that. It's a vibe I get it on that. Okay, let's see. Because maybe somewhere you saw an example where maybe it was in your family or somewhere else, but like things fell apart. Someone wasn't keeping an eye on home enough, and then there was problems. Okay. Utilize the power of the divine to hold the field that home is taken care of, and that if there's anything that you're really meant to be alert to, you'll be easily notified. And then just, if you need to let people know, give people new marching orders in your life, like tell them, this is the new way it works. I don't constantly worry and chase after you about all these things. No, I'm not going to do it. I don't care what happens. However, if there's something you really, really need from me, and you can then request it, reach out to me. All right. But this whole dealio, they're saying, is this whole dealio, come up off of it. Whatever this, there's a sort of racket going on. It's the vibe I get. And then that way you can put more of your energy like on in your business to address issues that those people are having. And you can use that energy you usually use on family, whatever it is. I'm not 1,000,000,000% sure, but whatever it is, you can use that there. Like a lot of times for some of you, and I'm not saying this is Melanie, but like, so as we already have a full-time clientele base. It's like one person, our young child that's growing up, or it's our spouse or something else. We already have our full client load, or our mother, or whatever, parent, or we're putting so much energy into them that we already have a full client load. There's no energy left for anything else. So we have to make new arrangements, new agreements, so that we can be more present to the work that we do want to do. So to a deeper, truer, higher desire you actually do have right now. So, Melanie, let me know if any of that resonates in some sort of way for you. That's what's coming through to share with you. And let's go to Brian. So I just get this mastery thing. So, well, it's interesting. It's sort of like this energy of like you've dabbled in things, but then maybe in some ways you haven't really totally mastered something. But then again, they're saying like you are a master. Like it's not in the things you're doing. It's in the mastery of the brilliance of who you are, to claim that power. I'm a master by divine birthright. They claim that value fully. So often we're trying to make something happen, and somehow we're going to put all these threads together, all going to add up to some kind of great thing for ourselves. But we have forgotten where we ourselves are masters. We're masters of this domain when we remember. So remember the spiritual master that you are, Brian. That seems to be the message to give to you today. Because when you remember that, everything becomes simplified and more opportunities are available because you see just truly where you are meant to focus, what you are meant to focus on. Okay. Yeah, your intuition really gets dialed in then. And you're much more connected. Space, therefore, there's a greater sense of trust for 100%. Okay. All right. Let's see. Melanie says it resonates. All right. Okay. And then we got Kelsey. Hi, Maria. And then we'll do one more individual scan today. And of course, they're never just individual. There's people listening that are like, that's me too. All right. So this is for you too. So Lisa, let's tune in for a second. They're showing me like you're putting out fires, okay? So you even mentioned something about a fire day or something like that. But I just immediately just got like the image of you putting out fires. So okay, I don't know. I heard something about a grandson. Something about getting him into shape. Get him into shape. Okay. I don't know. The message seems to be to take your focus off of that and look in the mirror and say, what do I need to address inside me? I'm tired of focusing on all these little fires. What do I need to address in me right now? And just again, like similar to what I said a little bit to Melanie, it's like, let all those fires burn. Fine. Let it burn all down if that's what it takes. Okay? But you're not going to continue to take your focus away to what you need to address inside of you. Look in the mirror. What do I need to address inside of me? First and foremost. The rest can all burn down for all I care. I need to focus on me finally. I need to take care of myself. I need to focus on what I need right now. Not money and all that other stuff. No. What do I need right now? Just what do I need? What do I feel I need? What's the spiritual mandate? What do I need to look at inside of myself that I keep running around? What do I need to claim? What have I disowned? What have I given away to so many distractions? Okay, so what is that piece? So I want you to be looking for that. And you'll make a discovery. You'll have an insight. You'll be like, I know what it is. It's this. I'm not going to tell you what I sense it is because I feel like it's important for you to focus on what you believe it is. Okay, let's see. No, there's nothing else up here. Okay. When I'm in that mastery, I'm in flow. That's right. That's so true. He says it resonates, makes sense on many levels. I'll integrate this. Okay, cool. Cool, awesome, everybody. I'm going to do a little channeling now. So we're able to do some individual scans, which to me translates to the group as well. And so we're going to do a channeled, channeled prayer and any other channeling that wants to happen. All right. Okay. So before I do that, let's see. Yeah, I would like to share that link with you again because it's just in 6 days. The event is coming up, guys, and we're going to get more specific. We're going to be interactive. You're going to be interacting with me. We're going to be doing what it takes for you to get in alignment with your truest desire and start seeing it happening right away. That is the intentional field, and that is going to start getting created. Okay, so if you want to come off of we call it your dealio, which I talked about earlier. Get off your dealio, whatever dealio you're connected with. Like, it's time to get off of that and get into your connected power. And to say yes to what's wanting to happen, truly. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a prayer. Take a nice deep breath then. In through your nose, up to your crown, up to your higher self, up to love, light, source, energy, up into the all in all. And as you exhale through your mouth, this energy come back down through your higher self, down through your crown chakra, down through all your chakras, through the body, through your field, down through your feet, down through your root chakra, down to the core of the earth. As I speak these words in the I am, for everyone in listening to my voice, as I recognize God, love, life, source, spirit is all there is. I'm grateful that I am coming off my dealio. I'm recognizing the power of source within me is the eternal presence that I get to enjoy and play in every day. I know from that place I'm experiencing a greater sense of lightness and ease and everything that I'm joyfully choosing on this day. Letting go of the old plastic ways of being, the just usual, business as usual ways, and showing up in a more dynamic presence where new creative possibilities happen just by me being in a joyful flow. And knowing that from that place I am an absolute creative genius because source is through me and it's just happening through me. So as I allow that to be so, I'm grateful that I am letting go of old soul-sucking ways of being and operating and trying to chase after money or clients or whatever I've been chasing. It could be health or relationships. It could be so many things. I'm done chasing it. I'm now allowing it into my life. I'm saying yes to it. I'm in the connected field. And I'm saying pop, 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 pop to all the other concepts. And I'm saying yes to the one true thing that I want to say yes to and letting it be aligned and manifesting in my life today. As I let it be so, I'm letting it be done. Thank you, God. And so it is. Amen. Okay, everybody. So glad to be with you again today. Again, we're going to be on the challenge again tomorrow. Even if you haven't come to one day yet, I'm going to be there tomorrow, here tomorrow, I should say, at 9:30 a.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time for the Yes practice that we do and the channel of prayer. It's going to be amazing as always. So I look forward to being with you and I appreciate, again, all of you being here. Melanie, thanks for all your wonderful comments as well. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everybody who's been attending today. And I look forward to being with you tomorrow morning then. Okay, lots of love and blessings. See you soon.